Minnesota, okay. Anyway, you're.
Whenever you get a boot to it, it's ready for you.
Okay, let's do this. I can't see everybody, but I hear Dave. I think I hear Mary Dell.
Yes.
I hear Anne. Who else is around? Is Julie
I'm
there?
here.
Julie's
Deb,
there?
Deb is on.
Oh, and Deb, I see you. Okay.
I
Can you
can't
see
get
me?
my picture working, but I've got my photo, I guess.
Oh, it does. I see your photo. Do
Yeah,
you see me at all?
I just
No.
see Corey written out, yeah.
Well, I don't care. You don't have to see me or not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I've got Dave, Mary Dell, me, Deb, Ann Rude, and Julie. And Joy, you're there?
Oh, Julie.
No,
here.
Mike Maples is the one you missed and switched into a Julie.
No Julie, no Joy.
No Julie, no Joy yet, but we've got Mike Maples. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have a quorum, so we can get going. Do we
do.
have a September secretary volunteer?
I'll do it.
Who's that?
Ann.
Oh, goody. Thanks, Ann.
I'll
Okay.
find a pen. They're usually right down here somewhere.
Okay. And Joy did send out the August minutes. They look good to me. Anybody else? Look good to you?
How about if I listen to the tape in a couple days and then I'll write my minutes, because I can't find a pen.
There's one else in the office right there, right at the
Oh.
window.
Okay. All right.
You get the big drink in the back one of those.
Okay. Everybody, August minutes. Did you get Joy's minutes? Did they look okay to you?
Yes.
Look good.
All those in favor of approving those August minutes? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No, we like those. Okay, perfect. Public comment? Nah, looks like a big no to me. I'm moving right through the agenda, guys.
You know, it's happy hour in Minnesota.
Well, that's why I'm moving right along in the agenda. Okay, yeah, it is an hour ahead of time, so it kind of throws you off base. Ugh, it's weird. Plus, it's like 82 degrees here, and I know it's like
Ooh.
40 something there. It's a big
great.
difference. I'm jealous. All right, Northwest Energy grant status. This is always on our agenda. Have we gotten any money out of Northwest Energy yet?
We don't have any, we haven't got any money that I'm aware of. Our last grants and we don't have any grants out right now for review. So we're still
right,
waiting
I'm gonna
for
keep-
the
Okay, I'm gonna keep.
project.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to keep it on the agenda though, because we want to make sure that they pay that. So reimburse us for that. Moving on to reusable bag committee. What's going on there, guys?
Nothing new really to report. I will check in at the manager's booth for the farmers market and just see how they're doing with that and pick up any remaining bags and take them over to the food bank.
Perfect. That would be great.
But, yeah, did the sign go up?
Signs up, there's a couple, I gotta order some different brackets for it, but it's up and it looks good.
Good, I'll have to go get,
Just need to get a little smaller bracket for the post.
Okay, wonderful.
thank you.
Oh, that's perfect. I can't wait to see it. That'll be cool. Okay. What's going on with Republic contract negotiations? Maybe Dave, this is you. Maybe?
It's actually Mike, but so they kept saying they were going to, and they finally sent us over their blank fill in the template. So we're going through and filling it out. Mike's going through and making it the way we want, and then we'll see if there's a conversation.
Yeah, basically, I'm about got it, all my stuff in, and I'm gonna sit down with Dennis and have him put the
Legalese.
Legalese.
to those fancy words to it, and then it'll go back to Ryan, and then, who knows?
I I suspect, Corey, from a practicality standpoint, there's two things. There's getting stuff down in black and white that we want to be there, which is gonna have some performance clauses, which had never been there before. And then the second is just actually the performing. So you're aware of how many trash cans we've identified that are not opening, and even though we've got some of those we're revisiting, the answer is there's a lot of them that aren't functioning properly. And yet when we call on specific cans or two, yeah, we'll swap that out if we can get hold of a canister. The last we heard, they're trying to get us a box of like 100 or so. So that's good, and it'll be a step in the right direction as far as bear control and stuff. It's bad because it's probably gonna come with an implicit, we're swapping it out and taking care of it, which to me is better than not having it done at all, but it's less than ideal as well. So there's right now we're stuck in a stage that they'll tell us absolutely anything we want to hear, but getting them to do something is a different challenge.
That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
Mike concurs with my assessment.
You know, Republic is very good at that. They've had decades of, or at least years, as far as I'm concerned, of placating us. And so if we could get any sort of timeline in that contract, that would be ideal, I think. You know, a trash can is reported, you know, inoperable or something, you have 30 days to replace it or whatever, you know.
I don't think we gave them that much, but we do have that language.
We have 2 business days.
Mhm.
And then.
Even better.
And then supposedly, well, it's what Dave said, I mean, and then supposedly it's $50 per day if it's not fixed, but.
If nothing else, when they get this, they will understand that we're serious about getting some of this stuff done and addressed. I had it on my agenda today. I didn't talk to Mike about it, but I was gonna call Kodiak today and just ask him how, I'm gonna find out if it's really the problem is Kodiak or if they just haven't picked up the phone and called Kodiak yet.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, just keep us in the loop and let us know if there's any way we can be helpful in this, in your conversations, okay?
Thank you. We don't mind being reminded, but we appreciate your patience as well.
And Mike, what were you gonna say about fall cleanup?
Oh, well, I mean, so it's just a Republic experience, so we're trying to get it scheduled. I requested that they had it waited towards the end of October. I said, let's get back to the normal date, which is the end of September-ish. That was a week ago at least. Followed up with them today. Oh yeah, we think we can do it at the beginning of October. And we're gonna send you some dates this afternoon confirming that. And I said, are you gonna email them or text them? Just to kind of,
Or carrier pigeon.
and I haven't heard a word, so.
And then maybe Danae will have had something in the morning, but.
So we have no date or a date that's up in the air?
We have a
We
date
have
that,
we have 0 date right now.
Okay.
Well, we have a date in late October.
yeah,
Oh,
we have
yeah,
a date
October.
till late October that we're
Okay,
hoping.
still
to
late
change.
October
I'd like to
until,
bump it up a little sooner, just because I'm hoping not, that it could be a little,
It could be,
approaching wintry then.
It's already, isn't it?
No.
Cooler, wetter.
no ice yet on the
No,
sidewalks.
no.
It's not winter until that happens.
and then the sustainability portion of that conversation, Corey, is they generally do electronics, if I recall correctly, correct?
Say that again?
Recycling.
Cycling.
Does.
Yes, they do. They do. I think they do electronics year round though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank goodness.
compost, we need compost.
That's just not on fall cleanup, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect. Well, thanks. Thanks for being diligent with them. It's gonna take a lot of patience and a lot of diligence, as you well know. All right, let's move on to Bear Committee. I missed that meeting on Wednesday. What'd I miss?
We meet again in a month. We went through, second reading of the trash ordinance. It was gonna be last meeting. They ended up making a change, so the second reading will be next week. And then that's done, and then we'll update the later with that language inside. I'm not necessarily waiting for that. We won't hand it out until after that. Did you get the trees chopped back today, Mike, or did the rain get in the way?
No, everything got chopped up and, we ground everything up and, I got hold of the sign people once that was done, and they are gonna get back to me the quote to hang them. I'm just waiting on email from them, but I think we're rolling pretty good.
We're having them hang the signs, but Mike had to go do some cleanup on the north, where the north sign is going, and he got that done today.
We cut a bush out on the south side too. Just figured if we're gonna do it, we want people to see them, so we got all the vegetation out of the way. The north
Oh,
one was,
perfect.
there's a lot of trees around it.
They should be up before you have this meeting next.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. We'll be looking for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really helpful.
The other thing you missed, in fact, I need to, make sure that I go do this, is, the sanctuary is going for a, another grant, and so I've got a letter of support into them.
What's that grant about? Is that, Bear Education?
It's basically for education and some materials, and I don't have it right in front of me. It's like a 3-year plan, and a lot of it's for them to have staff to do a lot of the education and stuff.
It's mostly geared towards grizzly bears, right?
Yeah, so, the feedback we got from the folks that are in it is really emphasize the grizzly bear stuff, which the good news is, we have lots of grizzly bears around right now too. The split is pretty equal. We have as many grizzly bear encounters as we have black bear encounters, so that's the good news.
So the signs are bear aware?
Yeah.
Where should I drive, north to see this sign?
Right, when you drive north and you see the YWS sign with the cougar on it, that's what's gonna be replaced.
Oh, great, okay.
And there's 2 sides of it. As you drive out, it'll have the, put a lid on it. As you drive in, it's protect yourself, protect the bear.
Okay, great. I'll drive out
And those
tomorrow.
in no packet, or they're not out there yet, but you
Oh.
can see where they're gonna go.
Okay.
But it's probably within a week or 2.
Are they identical?
Yes,
Got it.
2 sets of matching signs.
Okay.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Perfect. All right.
But that's kind of the extent of what we can be spending out of the city coffers, out of the trash budget, so hopefully we
Okay.
can get some other stuff to not be spending that money.
Might want to look for maybe,
Um,
are we now officially a Bear Smart, community? Could we get some money out of Bear Smart?
No, we're working, that's probably gonna be a winter project and then some to get that accreditation. It's a lot of hoops to jump through, I believe.
Well, to get the money, it doesn't have to be all the way there, because even they're not to it, but, so there was a couple of other money sources they were chasing down as well, FWP, so.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. WP money. Okay, writing it down. Great. Thank you so much. That's great. And we'll just keep after it. Next one on our agenda is the Powell Valley recycling. I think last time, Mike, you were, it was a good possibility, was it not?
It's still hanging out there in the air. We gotta get done with our contract first with Republic. So Brian mentioned they might have another avenue for our glass, so we're on hold with that for right now.
Republic said we might have it, they might have, okay,
Something better than hauling it to Missoula.
okay.
So before we,
I thought it was Wyoming we were taking it to.
well, that's what we're thinking about taking
Oh,
it.
okay.
They'll take it.
We're going to
There's some
Missoula
hoops
right
that
now.
Come through there in terms of containers. So I wanna see what
Yeah.
Ryan has first.
Okay.
And I told him that in the beginning, that we had to get our contract done first.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's go with the Republican. Hopefully they'll come through. Anything going on in the recycling center that we need to be aware of?
I don't think so. For a while, we were going and grabbing the bales from the IGA, which is quite quite a few bales of cardboard and bringing them down. And then it just became, because their bales are smaller than our bales and they're also not as dense, it became really problematic for Kyle to, load them on semis. So we stopped doing that, and I gave IGA all the information in terms of, like, if they wanted to get a baler like ours and what size our bales are, so that, you
Work
know,
together.
if they wanted to do that and have us haul them off, we could, but the bales have to be consistent with the bales we have.
Right.
And I gave that to Rod Bastian, and that's, I haven't heard back from him. So, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. It's gonna be
Well-
an investment for IGA to get a bigger baler,
Mm.
so,
So ball's in their court, right? Ball's in the IGA court.
we're on that one.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, thanks. Last on old business is city solar statistics. Trying to remember why I put that on there. I think maybe just because it'd be nice to track our solar usage and how much the city is saving from all the solar that we put on all the city buildings from year to year. And I think the city council will appreciate that. So I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Maybe we do it just like we did at the pool, where we have you put kilowatt hours one year, and always do it in June or whenever you do it, and then see how many kilowatt hours are used, in the subsequent year, and just calculate the percentage saved. Isn't that how we do that?
Yeah, I think if you wanna do that, somebody just needs to go to each inverter, and you can look on there and it'll tell you the total produced. And periodically check it and write it down with a date, and then you'll know.
How many inverters in town?
Well, we've got the recycling center, public works, we've got the library, we've got the pool. I think that's it, isn't it?
Water treatment?
Sewer.
Oh, yeah, the sewer plant, that one's a little different, cause
It's old.
I can't figure, we don't really know how that works.
Okay.
I've looked and hard.
So,
Just so three that are easy to figure out.
Mhm.
Well,
Three that are-
we have one at the pool, so maybe we could use that template. Alan Best was nice enough to put that up at the pool, so maybe we could use that template and duplicate that for the library and the recycling center and the public works building. Would that work?
Yeah,
Mike, do you have to do that periodically, or like, 'cause otherwise it passes and you don't know what it was on that date, or even
well,
if it's just once
if you
a
wanna
year?
do it, you have to have a base,
Yeah,
you know.
At the number?
Yeah, and I would, you could do it monthly, you could do it. It would pick an interval, and you just have to stay with it, and then do the math, cause they're just gonna give you the total.
Right.
Produced, it was
Right.
installed. So
All right,
if you check it today and it's 10, and next month is 20, 10.
right.
And next month it's 40, 20, just.
hey, Mike, would it be okay with you if one or several of us from this committee just took that upon ourselves to do that?
Mhm. The inverter for the recycling center's on the back of the building, and I can show somebody, it's really simple, there's only, I think, one button on it, you hit it, and it says production, and you tab over and hit it, and it tells you. But yeah, I could show somebody, and then Public Works on the back of that building. To be honest with you, I don't know where the inverter's at for the pool.
The pool
I
is
know
really
where
out
it
of,
is. I know where the pool is. It's
out
it's
for a
inside.
while.
I know, I've got the pool under
So
control,
nice.
so I know where that one is. Library, I don't know where that is, but we'll figure that out.
I would think Jody would know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll get together with you sometime, when it's not so crazy busy for you in particular, Mike, and see if you wouldn't mind giving a couple of us a little tutorial on
No,
how to
you-
do that.
If you want to call her at me, we'll do it.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna put that on our list of things to do. All right, new business. Unless there's any other old business anybody's got? All right, let's move to new business. I put down the Roman Theater Players recycling PSAs, that's public service announcements. We talked last time about the energy conservation plan, and each of us taking a section of the energy conservation plan and working on it. And several of them just haven't worked out for this year for whatever reason. And so we were talking after the meeting, which is when most things get done, as a matter of fact. But we were talking after the meeting last time, a couple weeks ago, about maybe the sustainability board members collectively coming up with, we were coming up with some ideas about helping people to recycle, and putting together some sort of a public service announcement, kind of like the green team did with how to open a bear can. Okay, and we now have that video that's available. And then we thought, well, we could make other videos on how to sort plastic, or how to recycle in your home, how to do it efficiently and easily in your home, or whatever. And so I visited with the Roman Theater Players, and I don't know how they're different from Theater 406. Maybe they're the same people, I'm not sure. But anyway, I asked them if they would be interested in putting together some 30-second, 1 minute, little, make up, spontaneous, some sort of little vignettes, and on how to recycle. We could put these and videotape them, and then we could put them on the city website. We could put them on the recycling website. And they said, let's take it a step further. Let's have, I think it's Skylar from the foundation, who is a videographer, and have it done a little bit more professionally than certainly I would do with my iPhone. And they could videotape these people doing this, and they would be willing to, once they got kind of an idea of what we were looking at, they would be willing to take those and not only allow the city to use them on their website and those places, but also they would put them up at the Roman Theater before movies, like they do for Beartooth Humane Alliance. They have videos of puppies and kittens, and who doesn't love puppies and kittens? And so anyway, so I thought, wow, that's super. They would be willing to do this just out of the goodness of their hearts. And so I'm wondering, first of all, if this is something that you guys would like to tackle, and second of all, then we have to come up with maybe a half a dozen projects for
Scenarios?
them to do. Scenarios, thank you, for them to do. So what do you think? Is this something that you think is a valuable asset for our community?
Yes, I do. Be fun.
Good
I agree,
idea.
yeah.
I like the idea.
Well,
And,
let's,
would we have a QR code or anything like that?
Um,
Include?
we haven't gotten
or-
that far. We haven't
Okay.
gotten that far. It would be great if there was a QR code that we could put on, whatever. But we haven't
Right.
gotten that far. But I think that's certainly a possibility, just like we talked about a QR code for the opening the bear cans. So,
Right, right.
And as an FYI, I subscribed for a year for an app, so when you get to do that, I can do that very easily now, so.
for a
QR
QR code?
Oh,
cool.
It was like $5 for a QR generator that I've used before, and I went ahead and said, sure.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So we just need to find actors who are willing to,
No,
clean their
we-
plastic and,
We don't need to find the actors. They will provide
Oh.
the actors. We need to
Okay,
provide, what are they gonna act out? What does the recycling
Perfect.
center need
Perfect.
people to do? And And I'm really counting on you for that because you've been, you know,
I know
instrumental
6 right
there.
off the top of my head, so.
Good. She's got 6.
You got 6 right now?
It could be
scenarios.
good, funny, light. It'd be
Absolutely.
very appealing to the public. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Would you, if you can't rattle them off right now, that's okay too, but if you could put them in the minutes, and then,
Oh,
I don't know if we have-
Point the minutes, yep.
Yep.
and I
So-
don't know if we need to vote on them or if you could just say, whoa, you know, if we could just hand these 6 over to the Roman Theater Players and let them just go to town, do what they do best. What do you
Be
think?
creative. That's great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I think 6 is a good number to start with.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, there's
and
6, what's that word? There's 6 venues at the recycling center. I mean, there's
Oh.
glass, there's plastic, there's steel, there's electronics, there's cardboard, there's sorting. So all those could have a little bit of, fun and information
Mhm.
applied to these videos.
oh, that'd be perfect. Well, thank you very much. And
Sure.
how can we be helpful in this process, Anne? You're
I
gonna
don't
you're
think
gonna
you
come
need
up
to
with the
help.
ideas.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna come up with the ideas, and then at the next meeting, we can, fine tune it a little bit. How's that?
That sounds
Yeah.
perfect. That sounds perfect.
Okay.
I'll let the Roman Theater Players know that they're a go, and we're gonna come up with ideas within the next couple weeks. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm kind of excited about this. I think it'll be fun, and I kind of like to delegate things to other people, and these guys are going to take it and run with them. Meanwhile,
and
I think. Go ahead.
If we could put the QR code, you know, that would take people to these somehow, you know, in short-term rentals and in hotels and motels, if it could be in some sort of information so visitors can scan the QR code and just kind of have an idea, you know, of what they could do, you know, to recycle some things while they're here. That might be good.
Well, it would be
You know-
a nice incentive for vacation rental owners to provide recycling areas
Yeah.
in their vacation rentals. This is where you put aluminum. This is where you put glass. This is where you put, you know,
Right.
cardboard or whatever.
Exactly.
And frankly, it's not just for vacation rental people, it's for our residents as well, because, you know,
Exactly.
everybody needs that. Everybody needs it. So I think that would be really helpful. But that's getting down the line. Let's get some ideas together first. But let's look at the big picture of what are we going to do with this and what's our long range plan. We might want to end up putting it in a little pamphlet that we make or something or other, okay?
Right.
So be
Well,
thinking
you know,
about that.
If there's a Bear Aware, information, you know, that will be going into short-term rentals and, you know,
Mhm.
this might have a spot there also. Yeah.
Absolutely. It can be a handout at the chamber. It can be a handout at City Hall. It could be even potentially, well, anyway, we need to figure out how to get it in the hands of all residents, I think, for
Right.
sure. So not just vacation rentals, but particularly vacation rentals, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I was kind of excited about this idea, and it's a
Yeah.
positive, proactive thing that we could do to help the recycling center. Meanwhile, we need to take a look at our energy conservation goals and see if there's other ones that are ones that we could tackle. And so, as a group, and we kind of decided we'd like to do things as a group. I think that works out really well. So, if everybody will kind of, as a homework assignment for next couple weeks, kind of look at that energy conservation plan and see if there's anything that's that tickles your fancy, anything that just bites and is something that we could do positively for the city, okay?
Okay.
All right. I don't have anything else. Does anybody have anything else?
I don't. Got my little assignment.
We
Go
all
home
do.
and think. Go think of funny things.
Perfect. All right.
Anyway, what-
Oh, look at that, a half-hour meeting. Isn't that the best? All right, you guys have a great time, and I'll be back early next week, okay?
Have a great
Okay.
trip.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dave.
Corey. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Deb.